Welcome to the Revolutionary CEO podcast, where adaptable marketing meets real-life business strategies. I'm your host, Letitia Lynch, adaptable marketing strategist, boy mom, and CEO who believes in making marketing work for you. In this podcast, we're unlocking the gate-kept marketing strategies and advice that's usually hidden behind paywalls that solo service providers, coaches, and boutique firm owners need to market, launch, and sell their services their way. Join me every Wednesday as we explore strategies tailored to your capacity, personality, and business season. I'll also share my business shifts and bonus episodes with real questions and custom strategies from Revolutionary Society. Let's get into it. In the first episode of the 5-part series, we talked about why you feel stuck with your marketing right now. And if you haven't listened yet, just know that the most important takeaway from that episode is the fact that you've just changed so much since you started your business, both as a person outside of the business functioning in your personal life and how that makes you focus and get the marketing done within your business. Don't worry, the episode will be in the show notes if you want to go back and listen to it. But you now know that you need strategies you follow today to be aligned with the capacity and commitment that you have right now. That's what I want you to know for that episode. When you're feeling disappointed in yourself because you failed to be consistent, just know that your lack of consistency is not a result of you being lazy or not caring enough about your business. It's that your approach to doing the marketing strategy just does not align with your capacity and commitment to get it done yet, but we can fix that. So first of all, have you ever seen someone talking about how they went live every single day for like 2 weeks in that launch that made like $70K? So then you decided that you wanted to buy their masterclass that teaches you the strategy, helps you plan out your lives. And then on day 3 of like week 1 of their process, something comes up, like with your kid suddenly getting sick and now they're home from school. They're too damn loud. So you think, okay, well, I'll have time to go live in the evening when my spouse comes home. Only that kid only wants you. So you don't go live for like 2 days that the kid's at home, which then throws you off because now you feel like shit because you're not on the schedule for the launch like you were supposed to follow. So then you start to question if the 2-day gap is going to mess up the launch, which then causes you to stress out. So you miss a 3rd live day. And now you feel like everyone is watching you not show up for these lives that you scheduled. And you also aren't getting any enrollment. So now you feel like the launch is a big ass flop. So guess what? You stop trying. That spiral, you're probably laughing right now, but you know you're laughing because it's happened to you. If you really think about it, the issue isn't that the live content strategy works. Like, it clearly worked for that other person, but was it realistic for you to have the energy or the capacity to be able to go live 14 days in a row when you have a young child who tends to get sick every damn month? Are your kids ever quiet in the evenings? Like, do you even like going live? Or did you used to enjoy it and it worked before when your kid was maybe a baby, but now that they're a toddler and they are louder and napping less and leaving the house to get those damn germs, it just doesn't work out for you anymore? Because that's more likely the case, that just things have changed. The old strategies you used to watch work for other people were sold on the results, not the process that it took to get those results. But your life is complex now. You have a lot going on. And so you are at the stage in life and business where the strategies you follow either need to already be designed with a process that can be done, like for you can do as is, or you'll need access to support when you inevitably need to run a new play because the current one isn't going to work right now. Think about just how many unexpected distractions, hiccups, and situations have come up in your life or your business in the past 30 days and ask yourself if you would have been able to remain consistent with a strict strategy or energy draining process throughout it all. Because even the most successful strategies won't work if you can't stick with them. But the biggest issue isn't that the emergency or hiccup happened. That will in fact happen. It's that you don't have anyone there to tell you what you can do instead or as an alternative on the spot. So without that support or alternatives, you end up pushing the launch back again, ending the launch early, giving up on the offer, disappearing. You have to consider what your capacity is right now. And I'm not saying capacity as just your time. I'm talking about your mental capacity too. Your capacity has definitely changed so much since you've grown your business, right? Because mine sure has. I'll give you some examples of how my own capacity has changed at various stages of business. So when I started this business, it was kind of like late 2019, but really got going in 2020. Well, Liam was more of a toddler. He was like 3 or 4 years years old. It was also started during COVID, or right when COVID was starting. His daycare schedule, he was going to Montessori school and then he switched to daycare because Montessori was closed for COVID. He was there from like 9 a.m. to 4:30 or 5 p.m. I worked up from sun up until sundown. He was, again, only 3 or 4, so he wasn't having full conversations with me all day. There was definitely no homework. And I was also having problems in my marriage, so I didn't really wife very much. I wasn't doing a bunch of we weren't going on date nights. I wasn't like hanging out with him in the house. I had nothing else to do during that time but focus on my business. And not only were people spending a bunch of money on services at that time, I wasn't spending any of the money because I couldn't really go anywhere to spend it. My hangouts with my friends were FaceTime, so I wasn't driving in traffic. I wasn't heading into the city. I wasn't seeing where the night takes us. I could go live every single day, work all day and not care because I had nothing else to do, and neither did anyone else. So fast forward to today, right? And Liam is like a little friend who has full conversations and can tell when I'm not listening to him. He also is in elementary school, which starts at 7:45 a.m. and it ends at 2:15, y'all, p.m. in the middle of my workday. He also has homework and tutoring and sports to attend and get things done. He also eats real dinners and lots of snacks all day. And my husband and I are doing great now, so I actually have to spend time with him and cook family meals. And when I do go out with my friends, because now we're out again, I have to get ready and I have to drive to the city. And once we're together, it's an all-night thing. I don't want to work all day and all night. And quite frankly, I wouldn't be able to anyway. And the services I offer now are done with you. So I'm talking with my client, my brain is going a mile a minute and my back hurts if I sit at my desk all day. My services are different now, and how I want to run them is different. And how I approach marketing now had to be different too. So now let's think about your capacity. What has changed for you that has led to you having more responsibilities at home or in your office or with your clients? Did you add a team that you now have to manage? Are you now selling something that needs higher volume of clients now, which means you need to talk more or do more or add ads instead of doing organic? Like, are you caregiving for a loved one, a new baby, a new pet? Are you pregnant now or stressed trying to get there? Have you moved or gone back to work? Because all of these things and any of these things would contribute to you having less time and energy capacity to devote to marketing, which will in turn affect how consistent you're able to be with it. And the solution isn't to try to make more time for marketing. It's for you to get help making marketing work for you with the time you have right now to give to it. Revolutionary Society doesn't magically give you extra time, by the way. Your capacity is your capacity. However, within the program that I've created in there now, you learn how to streamline your marketing processes to make them fit within the capacity that you just have. You get tools and resources that make getting marketing done faster, simpler, less confusing, and at the very least, just more aligned for how you need it to work right now. But it wasn't really always set up like this. So one of the reasons why Revolutionary Society shifted from one of those traditional memberships where they're giving you a masterclass every month and some kind of resource, template, swipe file, prompt, and Q&A to now focusing on work sessions geared toward getting a specific area of your marketing done every single week. Because for some people, that's the only time you'll have to get the marketing done. And now you'll actually have a marketing strategist and coach there on demand to help you on the spot when you have an idea of how to maybe adjust your strategy based on your situation, to help you think through your options, to review your content, to give you the resources to get it done. Also, you'll just be doing the work with other people at the same time and doing something that's called body doubling, which is a productivity hack used by people who suffer from ADHD to get their work done. One member actually just said, so I've been asking a lot of the people who've been in for a while how they feel about the shift in how I'm running the sessions inside of Revolutionary Society. And of the new format, she said, I would say this new format of learning is tailored to you, in all caps. The focused sessions break things down into chunks that are small enough to take action. This is not just another course where you'll watch the videos, take copious amounts of notes, and then don't execute. Nope. Letitia's in the weeds with us. She asks questions to understand where you're at in the journey and provides valuable insight on how to tackle the thing we're focused on for that week. This episode was about you really thinking through, man, why am I actually inconsistent with my marketing? Instead of beating yourself up, I want you to, after listening to this episode, assess what is affecting how much time, energy, and mental capacity you have to get your marketing done right now. Coming into Revolutionary Society, knowing that information will actually help us come up with a base marketing strategy that works for you now so that you can start gaining the marketing momentum you miss so much. And I'll be better prepared to help you with the Hail Mary marketing strategy when things inevitably come up and disrupt you. You can learn more and join Revolutionary Society by visiting revolutionarysociety.com, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're talking about overcoming the commitment crunch, how to stick with your marketing strategies and see results. We'll be diving into the challenges of maintaining commitment in your marketing efforts and discover how to turn that commitment into tangible outcomes. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the Revolutionary CEO podcast on your favorite podcast listening platform and leave a review to let me know the moments you enjoyed most. Spotify users and YouTubers, leave me a comment with your biggest takeaway or questions from the episode. And be sure to connect with me on Instagram, YouTube, or Threads. I'm always at Her Marketing Coach. Talk to you next week.